Well, it looks like we got some fun in today. We got our hands on a 2012 Subaru Impreza WRX STI, and we have to do a Magnaflow exhaust system and a big boom system. But first, we got to go for a test drive. Test drive season officially begins right now. So like I said, we have a bunch of work to do on this thing. We have to dynamite the whole interior, install a deck and amp and subs, as well as front and rear cameras, and a Magnaflow exhaust system. So, I definitely want to know a before and after. It is a 6-speed standard. It is a beautiful pearl metallic white. It apparently takes Subi snacks. And it's been off the road all winter. So just gave it a little bath. It will get a full detail when we're done. But for now, let's go for a spin. And Mr. White's driving. The gate is opening so we can unleash the beast. What do we got down here? Fun stuff to play with. Sports sharp, intelligent. Road noise. Sunglasses on that one. Kind of a corner carving machine, isn't it? Obstacles. That's it. Me and Mr. White are closing the shop. We're going rally racing now. Alright, sound test. Hit it. Well, there you go. That's stock for you. So we are finished upgrading the Subaru. Give you a quick rundown. We did a Magnaflow catback exhaust system. It's a really nice, clean looking exhaust. You get the nice stainless tips, 4 of them. We did a pair of Rockford Fosgate 12-inch subs. It's got a Rockford Fosgate amp in there. It's actually a 5-channel amp. And we weren't sure if it was going to be enough for these, but turns out it's totally ridiculous. Yeah, it makes a ton of bass. We did front and rear cameras. I'm not familiar with a lot of the new equipment that's out, so let's have a look. We have a new Alpine deck that does not do anything like CDs or any of that stuff. So it's really narrow. It's only about that deep, the deck. Makes for a nice install. And we had to do a satellite radio, Sirius satellite radio install. And now we get to go for a rip and see if this exhaust system made any difference, even though we added some weight to it. So it's officially test drive time. Mr. White's driving. All right, sound test. Hit it. So first we want to do a little road test and see how the Dynamat did. Make sure the road noise is quieting down a bit. Then we'll do a horsepower test, see how the exhaust system did. And then I guess we have to test the stereo. You don't hear as much banging around with the Dynamat, but you do hear the exhaust more now. And compared to some of the other exhaust systems that this customer was looking at, they were in the $2,000 to $3,000 range. This one was only just shy of $800 for a Magnaflow. Drown the helicopter in the window. It should start making noise. This is a sound test. Okay, it's time for my rundown on all this stuff we jammed in this little Subaru. And I gotta make it quick because there's airplanes and helicopters coming in and it's gonna get noisy. So the Dynamat, we'll start there. Doing the roof, all of the doors, the trunk and the floor made an absolutely massive difference. The road noise disappeared. And another bonus that I didn't realize was once you put the boom system in, it actually keeps the noise inside the car when all the windows are done up and the doors are closed. It contains the noise really well. The boom system we put in this thing, the Alpine deck, the Rockford Fosgate amp and subs were supplied by the customer. So I don't know the make and model. We're not really doing a review on them, but I'm a huge fan of Alpine and they always deliver as well as Rockford Fosgate, they absolutely pound, like unbelievably. The Rockford Fosgate is a 5-channel amp, and we actually thought that wasn't going to work for this setup. Turns out, holy does it shake this car. So the option now is this customer can buy all new speakers and hook them up to the amp and have that much more, because the factory speakers can't keep up to these things. All you hear is bass. So Rockford, spectacular. Alpine, the same. And the Magnaflow exhaust system. Well, I'm a huge Magnaflow fan too. It's a catback exhaust. We went from a 2-inch factory pipe up to a 3-inch, and it made a really nice difference. Their products always fit amazing. They look amazing. And power-wise, the difference was pulling power to me. I found this car a little bit lacking in third compared to what I'm used to. I'm used to driving V8s, lots of torque, lots of pulling power. And now I feel this car has it, and if you did an intake and a tuner, my goodness, would it be a fun little car. Before I found first, you had to shift so quickly, you were hitting the rev limiter. Now it's more like first and second are doing that. It rips through second so fast, you're hitting the rev limiter, you got to grab third, and third pulls so much harder. Awesome improvement, and the price was spectacular. Compared to all the other options, it was less than half for a Magnaflow compared to the others. Now, I can't remember the names of them because they're brands that I am not familiar with and we don't normally use here. But that is your little Subaru rundown. Thought we'd just have some fun, go for a drive, and try it out. What are we going to test drive next? I'm not sure, but we have options.